raise your hands. Now, if you would like, many of you got your picture taken with the senator. What you can do is come over and take a picture of his plate, because it is completely full. So the senator has learned the first trick of New Hampshire politics. Don't let them see you eating when you can shake hands. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This next person I'm going to introduce you to has been called many things.
Got some good interviews, including John Sununu.
Legend would be one of them. And all the roles that he has done, a lot of us have stopped saying former this and former that. Because every time we say that, he finds a new position to take. He served us as our governor and did a wonderful job. Then he went off to Washington, D.C. and served as the chief of staff under the first Bush administration. And he's hustling me along. And then, just when we were ready to say former, he came back and served as our chairman during our first Renaissance, because our second Renaissance is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I don't have to introduce him. I know I can keep calling him legend. Please give a big round of applause for John Sununu.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much. You know, you have to stand up to get the circulation going, but sit down now and relax. If you look at your program, the next thing on the program is the introduction of our keynote speaker. But for those of you who don't know, I am not Kelly Ayotte. I actually feel like a utility infielder. Every time there's a problem, I get a call, and tonight I've been asked to come in and do a little bit of substitution because Kelly is on a plane that got rerouted or derouted or whatever, and she's going to be extremely late, and we wanted to get you guys home in time to see the rest of the football draft tonight. But I have to tell you, one of the things Kelly told me when she was on the phone asking me to do this is she wanted me to stress how much she loves working with our keynote speaker tonight, Senator Rubio. She said, I can say whatever I want in a positive sense, and it's really even more than that in her opinion. So Kelly is sorry she's not here, but she wants you to know she thinks this is one of the keepers in the U.S. Senate. Fox News has stuck a microphone up here and it's jabbing me in the side, so I have to move it over. I have another apology to make. I'm here to tell you that that wonderful, extremely talented, very warm and effective executive counselor from the district is sorry he couldn't make it, but he has a communion rehearsal tonight. But he wanted me to extend his apologies, and when I tell him what a huge crowd there is tonight, he's going to be just a bit upset. But the most important thing, as you folks know, is family, and Christopher Sununu is taking care of family tonight. I know she had to leave, but I have to tell you, as someone who came back a few years ago, like a damn fool, to be state chairman, I have to tell you, Jennifer Horn is doing a great, great job. And even though she's not here, I want to acknowledge the great work she's doing. And Regina, the lights are, oh, there you are. You're doing a fantastic job. I don't know how you found all these people and got them to come tonight, but congratulations on putting a great event together. I I can tell you my criterion for a great event is seeing people here I haven't seen before, and there are quite a few here, so congratulations. That's fantastic together. Tonight, we're here to do a couple of things. Certainly one of the most important things we can do is just talk to each other. I am a great believer in communication amongst ourselves to begin with, so that we can get good at communicating and then start talking to the folks that aren't here about how important this election that is coming up is to fix what is wrong with the State House and the governor and the legislature in New Hampshire, to take care of the needs, getting a Republican senator to replace Jeanne Shaheen, and most important, getting it all put together so that in 2.5 years we can replace what's in the White House with someone who knows something about running the country. Tonight we're here to celebrate the legacy that we've received from three great men. George Washington, the father of our country. Abraham Lincoln, who in those terrible times when the country was being torn apart, came in and pulled the country back together. And Ronald Reagan, who came in at a time when this country was looking at 21% interest. We had a president almost as bad as the president we have now in office. And a nation that was really down. And Ronald Reagan came in and reminded us what it was all about. And in short order, that president restored our faith in ourselves and in our country and got this country rolling again to a point where the Soviets took one look, put their hands up, and closed up shop. Ronald Reagan made all that difference. I dwell a little on President Reagan because having spoken to Marco Rubio a number of times, I can tell you that, first of all, he is a Ronald Reagan Republican. And secondly, when you really talk to him, you find out he truly was inspired by that great president, Ronald Reagan. We're Republicans for a number of reasons. We're Republicans because we believe in the individual, the primacy of the individual over the overreach of the state. We're Republicans because we believe in smaller government. We're New Hampshire Republicans because we have enjoyed the full benefits of truly smaller government for generations in this state. And we're Republicans because we understand that in order for us to be enjoying what we have now, it is because of free enterprise and capitalism and freedom and a Constitution that makes the difference. And we understand what made this nation great. And at this point in time, we understand the jeopardy that this nation has. And that's why I am thrilled to be doing this introduction. Marco Rubio believes in smaller government. Marco Rubio understands that it is people and individuals like you and I that solve problems, not bureaucrats in state or federal government. Marco Rubio understands that growth creates jobs, and he understands that the greatest threat to growth is excess in taxes and excess in regulation. Marco understands the strength that comes to a nation or a state when they balance their budgets. And he certainly understands that a strong national defense, a strong national security system, and a strong commitment to our international obligations is what this country's responsibility is all about. And I think he also understands, as he watches what is happening in Washington, that we aren't getting any of that right now. Marco Rubio and Kelly were both elected in 2010. They both have young children. They both are committed to their family structure and recognize that that family structure is the heart and soul of what makes this country strong. Marco has been the point man in many of the battles against Obamacare. He understands that this overreach by government not only is bad for now, but sets a horrible precedent for the future, is eating away our resources and creating complications of growth of government that are disastrous for all of us. He voted against the debt ceiling increase. He voted against internet taxes. Marco Rubio is one of those young senators making a huge difference, and the only thing negative I can say about him is that it really ticks me off to be introducing someone that looks 60 years younger than I am. Ladies and gentlemen, Marco Rubio.
Croc TV.